27 on today's program is a Soccer 13 Extra merit rated 78 handicap over 1100 meters. First out on parade is horse number 3, Super Good, with apprentice Matthew Thackeray, followed by the 2, Got to Go, with Norbert Takawira. 4 is Nimble Dancer with Brendan McNaughton. 7 is Al Gallo with Fani Chambers. 9 is Bankers Blues, JP van der Merwe. 8 is Porterhouse with Wesley Marwing. 5 is Tamarind with Sherman Brown. 10 is Cool Solution with Kagan de Mello. And those will be your runners for the last Soccer 13 Extra measured at 78 handicap of 1100 meters.
Welcome back to the last race of the afternoon here at Borrowdale Park. It's a Soccer 13 Extra merit at 78 handicap over 1100 meters. One scratching in number 1, Dirty Champagne, leaving us with 9 runners going to post. 1 jockey change, number 9, Bankers Blues. Now it's written by JP van der Merwe. 9 runners go to post here for the lucky last, and it's really is a tricky race here. It's a very competitive handicap. Is over 1100 meters. Quite a few horses in with a chance. And I've gone 8 Porterhouse to beat 4 Nimble Dancer, then 9 Bankers Blues, and for fourth, number 3 Super Good. Tricky race, and I've got my number 8 Porterhouse here for the Gokentozi yard. Wesley Marwing gets a ride, and this horse really loves the border 1100 meters. He's done nothing wrong in his recent starts, and if you look at his last start, he won beating Frida in Manila. He won a very good race there at in a higher division. MR70 actually was a lower division, but he won a very good race, and there's no reason why he can't back it up. I thought that when I first looked at the race card, I thought Dirty Champagne was a very hard nut to crack, but with him out, it puts Porterhouse in a big chance, and I like his form lines, and he's my first choice. For second, I've gone with number 4, Nimble Dancer from the British Style of Yard, and Brendan McNaughton gets back on this horse, and they've got on very well together in the past. And he ran a cracking second in the Breeders' Sprint beginning of the season behind approval rating, and then has sort of slightly fluffed his lines behind Tandawa, Bankers Blues in a similar kind of race over 1200 meters. But he has come down the weights now from that run, from a 61.5 kgs now to 57.5, so he's carrying less weight. And last time in a 95 handicap, he was beaten 8 lengths by Sheikh Bashi and some top horses in that race. He's down in the right division now, and I think he'll be very competitive here today. But he has to just get a little bit better than his run there in the Tandawa Bankers Blues run. He needs to improve a little bit more on that run to be a threat. But I do think he's a runner. If he can reproduce his best form, he'll be right there in the firing line. Bankers Blues, my third choice, ultra consistent. Won 2 of his last 4 starts, and always in the money. He won a good race beating Princeton Tiger, and then won a good race beating Tandawa. Tandawa's come out and run one since then, and run a good third today behind Noble Pier. So the form is pretty strong. He's going 1100 meters. I think he's probably better over a bit further, 1260, probably more ideal suit to him. But he'll be running on very strong at the end of the day, and you've got to be there right in the firing line. Then for fourth, I've gone with number 3, Super Good from the British Style of Yard. Matthew Thackeray gets a ride, and all you got to do is go back to that run there with Tandawa Bankers Blues. He was beaten 3/4 of a length. He is much better off in the weights with those runners, but his last start was over further, so he's a consistent horse wherever distance he runs. Again, I'm a bit weary about the 1100 was Super Good. He always seems to do his best work late, but he'll be right there in the firing line, and you can't leave him out of the play. But like I said, it doesn't stop there. You got to look at other horses in the race. Number 7, El Gallo, good run behind Porterhouse, and it puts him into the play with the 2 lengths beating. He won a novice plate last time out where he was handicapped to win, no doubt about that, and he duly won. He's got to improve a little bit more on collateral form in the Tandawa Bankers Blues form line, but he's obviously got his confidence up now, and you can't leave El Gallo out of the reckoning. Then you've got the Kirk Swanson runners. You've got to look at the number 5, Tamarin, from the Kirk Swanson yard. Sherman Brown gets a ride. Hasn't run for a while, but his 2 starts have been pretty good. Ran 3rd behind Newton Power, MR90, and then ran 4th behind Demagogue in the MR80 Summit Division, but he has been off for a while. Bottom of the page, you've got number 10, Cool Solution, who is getting back to his better form. He's got light galloping weight. And that Bella Perk form line is not too bad. I think she's highly rated. And that day she won by a good 4 3/4 length. So he wasn't far off the second horse, which was who was Princeton Tiger. Light galloping weight. If he can get back to his better form, he's a horse you can't leave out of Trifecta San Quartet. He must have a small chance. And then Cock and Toast did say to me this morning, want to throw a horse in for Trifecta San Quartet that might make it pay, include number 6, Africaine, on best form. So a tricky race for the last of the afternoon. We've got about 2 minutes to go. Not a huge pools in the moment here. Looking at the Quartet only at 5,000. Obviously a lot of interest going down in South Africa. And I noticed that the most flamboyant, famous jockey, Frankie Dettori, has won his 2nd of the afternoon at Turfentine. So he's won 2 of the 3 legs so far in the Jockey's Challenge today. So great to see his services being ridden in South Africa, and a good victory there. He's winning his 2nd ride today. So wrapping up for the final race of the afternoon, I've gone with number 8, Porterhouse, to beat number 4, Nimble Dancer. Then number 9, Bankers Blues, and for 4th, Super Good. But a very open race. A lot of horses can still win this race outside those 4. I think we're in for a fantastic finale to today's racing here at Borrowdale Park.
Winner up on race time for race 7, the Soccer 13 Extra Merited 78 handicap. Runners now coming into line for the last here at Borrowdale. Facing up is El Gallo, to stallbank number 8. Porterhouse coming in. Porterhouse is ready. Bankers Blues facing up. Gone in. Next up is Got to Go, alongside Super Good. Here's Nimble Dancer. Cool Solution coming up. Nimble Dancer is ready. El Gallo, Africaine. Left with Tamarin to complete the lineup. All set, and away they go. Very fair beginning for all concerned, and they make their way down from that 1100 meter marker. Reading them from the inside. side is Super Good. That was followed by Nimble Dancer. Then came Bankers Blues, races alongside Got to Go. Down the center is Porterhouse, has a slight advantage over the rest of the field. Then came Tamarind in behind those. And the grandstand side is Afri Kane, Cool Solution and El Gallo towards the back of the field. They've got 600 meters to go. Porterhouse not hanging about, goes to the front. Back in second position then was on the inside of runners Nimble Dancer. Down the center is Tamarind. Then a length back to Cool Solution down the center. On the grandstand side is El Gallo. It's now Tamarind who picked it up with 400 meters to go. Tamarind against Porterhouse with the green sleeves on the inside of runners. Porterhouse is coming back though at Tamarind. Down on the grandstand side is Cool Solution. These three horses now along the track. On the inside of runners is Porterhouse, but Cool Solution has the fire to win this, and Cool Solution goes on and scores. From back in second is Porterhouse. Third will go to Tamarind. Tied for fourth, maybe just going there to El Gallo. On the card, Cool Solution wins the last here at Borrowdale Park, and fine victory indeed for the number 10 Cool Solution, storming home ahead of Porterhouse. Tamarind will get third position and El Gallo fourth ahead of Super Good there, among others. That's the last year at Borrowdale Park. Wish you a pleasant day, wish you an enjoyable evening. What remains of your evening, it's goodbye. Tamarind to complete the lineup, all set, and away they go. Very fair beginning for all concerned, and they make their way down from that 1100 meter marker. Reading them from the inside is Super Good. That was followed by Nimble Dancer. Then came Bankers Blues, races alongside Got to Go. Down the center is Porterhouse, has a slight advantage over the rest of the field. Then came Tamarind in behind those. And the grandstand side is Afri Kane, Cool Solution and El Gallo towards the back of the field. They've got 600 meters to go. Porterhouse not hanging about, goes to the front. Back in second position then was on the inside of runners Nimble Dancer. Down the center is Tamarind. Then a length back to Cool Solution down the center. On the grandstand side is El Gallo. It's now Tamarind who picked it up with 400 meters to go. Tamarind against Porterhouse with the green sleeves on the inside of runners. Porterhouse is coming back though at Tamarind. Down on the grandstand side is Cool Solution. These three horses now along the track. On the inside of runners is Porterhouse, but Cool Solution has the fire to win this, and Cool Solution goes on and scores. From back in second is Porterhouse. Third will go to Tamarind. Tied for fourth, maybe just going there to El Gallo.
Well, the last of the afternoon was won by number 10, Cool Solution, under a strong ride from King DeMello for Kirk Swanson Yard. And I don't know how many chairs and glasses are left up in the motor bar, because I think the whole bar was rattling with the size of the boys that are involved in this horse. Guys, we heard the roar. The commentator says, and here it comes. And well, I couldn't hear the commentator because all I could hear was the roar up in the box there. Congratulations. Good win.
Thanks, Thomas. This horse is a great horse. I mean, he came out and won his first couple of starts, and then he got gelded and didn't find his way a bit, and then he's come back in his form. So we're very chuffed about that. Didn't have weight on his back today, but we're really, really chuffed. A wonderful thing. Thanks to Kirk and Debs for putting up with it, and thanks to yourself as well. Well done.
And putting up with us, because we're not the easiest of owners. We question a lot, and you know what? Today the question's been answered. Well done, Kirk and Debbie. Well done, Thomas. Well done to Cool Solution.
And to Ron Meager, the major shareholder here, we miss you, boy, and we wish you were here.
Yeah, he was supposed to come back from Mutari, as far as I know. But I mean, he must have been at one stage. He looked like he wasn't going to get there. 300 out, he may run a place. That acceleration must have really got you guys going.
Yeah, you think?
Well done, guys.
Well, thanks very much.
Having Sean Gorringe and Paul Gorringe part of the finding team here. Kirk, congratulations. I mean, yeah, it's thrown a bit of deep end, but I thought a good ride from Keegan.
Yeah, Perla. Thomas, we know this horse has got ability, but he's a little bit of a funny guy. You saw him going down, and he was like digging his heels in, and said to Keegan, just try and mollycoddle him a little bit, and don't punish him, don't bully him, and he should give it to you. And he obviously did something right, and the horse picked up his feet and showed what he can do, because he's got a lot of ability. He ran second first time out, and then he won, and then he won the Guineas trial. And we thought we had a top horse on our hands, and he went to miss a bit, gelded him, given him time. Thanks to all the partners, a lovely bunch of people to train for. To Ron, who's not here, unfortunately, well done, and to all the other partners who aren't here, to Zenzo, Sterling, yeah, very chuffed. Well done to yourself and Debbie, to the whole team. And a big thank you and well done to More Blessing. He's had 2 winners today. I said to them this morning, More, you're under pressure, I want 2 winners. And he said, yes, boss, I'm going to have 2 winners. And well done to him, he's brought them home.
But I must admit, going through the 400, looking at the race, it looked like Porterhouse and the other one, Tamarind, was going to fight out the finish. He looked like he might get third. He originally wasn't going through it, and suddenly he just found gears.
Yeah, 100%. I thought, well, we might run a fourth or something. I knew Tamarind would probably need the run. When I saw him sort of come up for Oxen, I thought, oh, we're not going to get this. And then I saw our Cool Solution suddenly pick up the bit, and I thought, well, we've got a chance here. And he won nicely. Well done again to the partners. Big thanks to Keegan for coming up for us, to him and Sherman. Lovely to have them riding for us. And to my whole team, to Taps, Bonnie, Norbert, the whole team back at home. I'm forgetting somebody, Marshall. Yeah, and to Debbie, the grooms, clever. It's a team effort, and we've had a good day today. So we've got to try and keep it up. It's always hard to maintain standards like this, but nice to be back, winning a few races, and it's a team effort.
Yeah, good days. There are 3 winners in today's card. Take them with both hands.
100%, Thomas. You take days like this with both hands, because next meeting, sometimes you can't find a winner. You do the same routine day in, day out. I've been doing this long enough. I know all about it. When the horses are well, they run well, and the stable cat can win. But today was a day, and we thank God for that, and onward and upwards.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well, they have him, Kirk Swanson, the winning trainer of number 10, Cool Solution. I was looking for King Demelo to come back, but it looks like he's not going to join us. So last of the afternoon was won by number 10, Cool Solution, for a whole bunch of owners, the principal owner being Mr. Ronald Misa, who unfortunately wasn't here. I think he was trying to get back from Atari. So, but like I said, there's a whole lot of owners here. Congratulations to all of them. And I thought on a very good drive from King Demelo and Cool Solution, back to showing what he can do, and a good win there. Second place went to number 8, Porterhouse for the Gok and Jersey yard, Wesley Mowing. A good run there. Did nothing wrong in defeat, and a good run there in second place. Third place, I think, goes to number 5, Tamarin, for Sherman Brown and Kirk Swanson. And we haven't had the final result up on the board yet, so I can't give you the final results, but definitely we know the winner. It's Cool Solution. I've got some boys on my right here going to be hurting. They're scared to go upstairs, I think, or are they running home? They're very, very scared to go upstairs. So, yeah, I can see they haven't. Normally they rush back after the last for a drop or two, but they're standing around the parade ring being very concerned. I think they're going to get punished. So, but once again, well done to all the owners of Cool Solution for winning the last. And that concludes racing here at Borrowdale Park. Been a good day's racing all round. Good day, 3 winners from the Kirk Swanson yard, 2 winners from the British Start-Off, including the feature race, and 2 winners from Penny Fisher. Good day there for them, and spread out between the jockeys, Ryan Munger 2, Sherman Brown 2, Keegan DeMello 1, and Farney Chambers 2. So a good day's racing all around, and that concludes racing here at Borrowdale Park. And we'll see you back in 2 weeks' time for Saturday the 3rd of December for our annual HRIP meeting. It's always a festive day. If you have nothing planned, come and join us. It's always a good day's racing. It's well supported, and we look forward to seeing you here on Saturday the 3rd of December for HRIP Gold Cup Sprint, and all the best.
And away and racing. Double Gold was slightly slow away, nothing too serious, but Beretta was very quick out of those gates, goes on and leads the party. Flusher on the run is right up there, then drop back to Coachella, who's about 2 lengths off of that leader. Down on the inside is Billy S in the duck jacket in cap. That's followed by Danger Dan. Towards the outside of runners then was Phantom Major. They make their way now towards the 600-meter marker. Out in front is Flusher on the run. Back in second position is Beretta. Then came down the center Danger Dan. Phantom Major being pulled along down on the inside of runners. Then came on the grandstand side Coachella, beginning to improve now as they approach the 300-meter marker. It's down on the center, Flasher on the run, in the lead by 2 lengths. From on the inside of that one then was Phantom Major. Down on the grandstand side is Coachella as they make their way now into the final furlong. Phantom Major on the inside of runners has the advantage. Phantom Major continuing rolling from Flasher on the run, and Phantom Major gets there. Second will go to Flasher on the run ahead of Coachella. Comes up, Eurozone is in. Genial is loaded. So too, Gateway Gamble, waiting for Invincible Swan to complete the lineup. Invincible Swan faces up. Halfway in. Taking hold of the favorite. All set. And away they go. Broke off in a decent line from the inside was Autumn Blossom. Racing beside that one is Fashion World in the white sleeves. Then came the white cap of Eurozone. 2 deep in behind that is the favorite Invincible Swan, the dark jacket and cap. Towards the back is Genial, as well as Gateway Gamble. They race towards now the 600-meter marker. Leading the pack is the white cap of Eurozone. In behind that is Invincible Swan towards the bell. Then came Fashion World in the white sleeves. Dropped back to Gateway Gamble in the red and blue jacket. Autumn Blossom is back towards the outside of runners. And then came Genial. They approach now the 400-meter marker. It's a contest between Eurozone and Fashion World for the moment. Invincible Swan is already being shrugged along down on the grandstand side. Looks like he's tiring, but Fashion World is looking very speedy and goes on and takes up the running. Fashion World loops round by 2. From back in second then was Gateway Gamble. Down the center is Eurozone. Fashion World and Gateway Gamble coming into the final 100 meters. Gateway Gamble on the inside looks very full of running indeed, and Gateway Gamble overhauls Fashion World and goes on and wins. Third position is Autumn Blossom ahead of the white cap of Eurozone. The favorite Invincible Swan beaten to second from last, and Genial was last of all. Baumgartner is ready. David's Flower. Sterling Road to complete the lineup. Sterling Road is ready. Not quite. Backs out again. Sterling Road reloads. This time is ready. All set. And away and racing. They broke off in a pretty decent line. Baumgartner was one of the first ones to get away. Goes up to the lead. Also right up there, handy early on, is Sterling Road. Record bid is right up there. So too on the inside of runners Weedock and Doris. As they make their way now towards the 1100 meter marker, it's Sterling Road who leads. From back in second position then was on the inside of runners Catnip. Further back to on the white cap of Baumgartner. Avaricious is also right up there. Then a length back to on the inside of runners, there was Record Bid. Towards in behind those then was a Mazamat. Weedock and Doris is sitting in mid-division. Then came Anthony's Laser in behind that, and towards the back of the field was Quick Glance. They've gone a great gallop here. They're preparing to turn right-handed for home. Sterling Road is the leader. From back in second is Catnap. In behind that was Baumgartner. Enough Said settles into fourth position, about 5 lengths off of the leader. Avaricious still sitting in mid-division. Enough Said being ridden along now. Mazamat goes in for a rails run with 400 meters out. It's a truly run affair. Sterling Road out in front. From in behind that, Enough Said. A Mazamat coming down on the inside. David's Flower. Avaricious also being pushed along. 200 meters to go now. Down the center then was Al-Zalam. In behind that, Sterling Road. Down on the inside of runners then was Record Bid. David's Flower also in behind those. Avaricious Steve struck the front and is looking good. But David's Flower is coming from nowhere and goes on and snatches it on the line. David's Flower wins. From back in second is Al-Zalam. Third was tight between Enough Said and Baumgartner. Divas Rockstar is up next. Working on Super Lumina. Meantime, Don't Fence Me In comes up. Halfway in. Don't Fence Me In is ready. Super Lumina is locked away. In the oven to complete the lineup. 1700 meters to race. All set. And away and racing. They got off to a pretty smart beginning. Aloft was very speedy early on. Goes on to pick up the running. From back in second was Placid Sea. Settles into second position. Super Lumina has come up to join those two. And then came a length back to the white cap of Roberta's Passion, sitting about 2 lengths off of the leader. Divas Rockstar is on the outside of runners. Racing in behind that was Chateau. Then came Don't Fence Me In. Towards the back of the field then was In the Oven. Races alongside African Love Story as they rattle past the 1100 meter marker. Aloft is the leader. From back in second, the dark jacket and cap of Super Lumina. In behind those was Placid Sea. Races in third position. In behind Placid Sea was Roberta's Passion in the white cap. Chateau in behind those. Then a length back to Don't Fence Me In. Divas Rockstar also in with chance. Towards the back of the field still is In the Oven and African Love Story as they come up now to the 600 meter marker. Aloft in the lead. From back in second, Super Lumina. In behind that then was Placid Sea. dropping further back to on the outside of runners. Roberta's Passion in the oven is already got the Persuader out, is coming down in between runners. It's down on the center, then Super Lumina, who struck the front. In behind that in second position is Aloft. Down on the grandstand side, running in snatches, is in the oven with 200 meters out. On the grandstand side now, in behind that was Placid Sea. Down on the inside is Super Lumina, but Placid Sea has this one in the bag. Placid Sea continuing rolling and will win comfortably. Placid Sea scores. From back in second was Super Lumina. Third will go to Don't Fence Me in ahead of Aloft. Tandawa facing up. Colmiel is ready. Tandawa goes on. Left with Perfect Grace to complete the lineup. Perfect Grace facing up. Gone on. 1800 meters to race. All set. And away they go. They broke off in a perfect line. Call Me L was one of the first ones to break ranks. Goes up and take up the running. From back in second was Lucky Sam. Settles about 2 lengths off of the leader. Back in third position is Madigan. Then came Tandawa looping round 2 wide to go and race up handy. Further back then to Lava Flows, racing about 5 lengths off of the leader. Madigan is in behind that. Then came Perfect Grace. Towards the back of the field then was Noble Pierre. They make their way towards the 1100 meter marker. It's Call Me Earl out in front, leads by half a length. From back in second then was Tandawa, races handy. And then came in behind those. Lucky Sam settles into third position, about 2 lengths off of the leader. In behind that then was Madigan, the green jacket. Further back to Lava Flow, races mid-division, about 6 lengths off of the leader. In behind that was Perfect Grace, and Noble Pierre was the tail marker as they go past now the 800 meter marker. It's Call Me L out in front. From back in second, Tandawa. Perfect Grace being edged along to race into contention. Lucky Sam's about 3 lengths off of the leader. Madigan is also improving with every stride towards the back of the field. Lava Flow and Noble Pierre, and they are homeward bound now. It's Call Me L. From in behind that then was on the outside of runners Madigan. Being pushed along also down the center then was Perfect Grace. In behind those Tandawa in the yellow jacket coming in between runners. Here comes Noble Pierre on the grandstand side. It's a line of horses across the track with 100 meters to go. Noble Pierre is full of running. And Noble Pierre strikes the front from in behind that Lava Flow. Noble Pierre and Lava Flow, and Noble Pierre gets there. Lava Flow gets second position. Third will go to Tandawa ahead of Call Me El Madigan. Ladies first. Ladies first is locked away. Now left with Carla the Rebel to complete the lineup. Carla the Rebel faces up. Halfway in. Carla the Rebel is ready. 1800 meters to race, and away they go. It was a bit of a fractious start. I think Carla the Rebel it was who lost grip down at those stalls, and the rider is down. So we're gonna go without Carla the Rebel here. But the rest of the runners out smartly, and they make their way now down the countryside. They are led by Belle A Pork, who is the leader. From La Carmelita in second position. Further back to the red cap there of Dictate. In behind that then was Betula Uber. Then down at the back stand of affairs then was Ladies First. They go past the 1100 meter marker now. Belle A Pork the leader. From back in second position then looping round runners is La Carmelita. That goes on to pick up the running. Dictate is further back in third position. Has got about 3 lengths to make up. Then came in fourth position. Then was Betula Uber in the white cap. And Ladies First is going to have to catch up here as they make their way now towards the 600 meter marker. It's La Carmelita out in front, leads by 2 lengths. Bell Apork is sitting in second position in the pink jacket. Then a length back to on the inside of runners in the white cap was Betula Uber. Under pressure from Dictate coming in between to race 2 wide. Ladies First has made improvements and is now caught up with the rest of the bunch as they make their way now past the 400-meter marker. La Carmelita out in front. Under pressure now from Betula Uber, who's come under a ride. In behind that then was Bell Apork, but La Carmelita has pulled a runner into the final 200 meters. Bell Apork is hanging down in second position. La Carmelita digs down deep and goes on and scores and will win by a country mile. La Carmelita is the winner. Second position will go to a hard-running Ladies First, and third to the white cap of Betula Uber ahead of Bell Apork. Left with Tamarin to complete the lineup. All set, and away they go. Very fair beginning for all concerned, and they make their way down from that 1100-meter marker. Reading them from the inside is Super Good. That was followed by Nimble Dancer. And then came Bankers Blues, races alongside Got to Go. Down the center is Porterhouse, has a slight advantage over the rest of the field. And then came Tamarind in behind those. And the grandstand side is Afri Kane, Cool Solution and El Gallo towards the back of the field. They've got 600 meters to go. Porterhouse not hanging about, goes to the front. Back in second position then was on the inside of runners Nimble Dancer. Down the center is Tamarind. Then a length back to Cool Solution down the center. On the grandstand side is El Gallo. It's now Tamarind who picked it up with 400 meters to go. Tamarind against Porterhouse with the green sleeves on the inside of runners. Porterhouse is coming back though at Tamarind. Down on the grandstand side is Cool Solution. These three horses now along the track. On the inside of runners is Porterhouse, but Cool Solution has the fire to win this, and Cool Solution goes on and scores. From back in second is Porterhouse. Third will go to Tamarind. Tied for fourth, maybe just going there to El Gallo.